How do you find the perfect MMA gym? I believe there's going to be 5 factors that are going to comprise of the perfect MMA gym. And so the first factor is going to be culture. What type of culture do they have at the prospective gym you are looking at? Is it community-based? Is it solo-based? What does that mean? Community-based, team-based. It means that when you jump in there, is everybody together? Does everybody work together to achieve their goals? And I say their goals and not the same goals because everybody comes in with a different goal in mind. And so is the environment designed for everybody to complete their goals together? Or do you go in and you do your thing and you check out? Do you invest in community? Do you have events before the gym, during the gym, after the gym? That type of culture. Or is it the place where you just kind of clock in and clock out? And that's important because we got to think about sustainability. Community, culture drives sustainability. For any of these fitness goals that you may have, you'll notice that if you do it alone or you feel alone and you do it by yourself, it doesn't last long, whether it's a workout or a diet. But if you work out with somebody or you have a team or you have a coach or a friend motivating you or holding you accountable, the results are much more likely and the training, the program that you do is much more sustainable. So culture is important. The second important factor is a free trial. No matter what gym you go to, it should offer some sort of free trial, whether it's 1 free class, 2 free classes, a week free, a month free, whatever it is. Joining a gym, joining a team is a huge investment, not just in your money, but your time. And so if they are making you sign up before you even take a class, you don't even know if you like it or not. And so the last thing you ever want is buyer's remorse. And so before you sign up for a gym, you shouldn't be on the fence of whether you should do it or not. It should be a hard yes. It should be, I freaking love this gym. I need to be in it, and it needs to be a part of my life. Otherwise, it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be worth it. Third factor is reputation. Reputations are important. I know nobody's supposed to judge anybody, but everybody does. And so what is the reputation of that gym? If you're in an MMA aspect, I believe that they should have a legitimate fight lineage. If I'm teaching somebody a topic such as MMA, I better know the in and out of that topic. And so that means I also need to practice it too. Do they actually compete in MMA? Are they well versed in MMA? Do they have history in MMA? How? Are there black belts? Are there world champions? Do they have people that actively really compete? It's like going to law school and never actually practicing law. You only know the theoretical portion of it. So you've got to be able to practice it too. The next important factor is going to be price, of course. How much should you pay for it? How much is it worth? But even bigger than price is going to be value. And what is value but getting the most bang for your buck? Getting the most while spending the least amount. And so at least in the Orange County area, if you're looking at MMA gyms, you can see it range anywhere between like $50 a month all the way up to $300 a month, and so look at that pricing because pricing is important. You got to be able to afford it. If you're having trouble affording $300 a month, the gym is not for you. If you're having trouble affording $50 a month, MMA gym may not be in your future until you can afford at least that $50 a month. And so look around and see the prices. Every gym charges a different price. It's all across the board. That's a huge range from $50 up to $300. Even over here at my home gym, Team Oyama, our membership is $109 to $159. in general, on average, for a 12-month contract. And so it's not the most expensive at the 300 range, and it's not the cheapest at the $50 range. It's kind of in the middle. But what my gym does well is they provide a lot of value. And so even though they're at a mid-price point, you'll see that they offer a lot for a mid-price point, as opposed to offering a lot at the highest price point. You know, even in a city like Irvine, where you would expect them to charge $300 a month, which they don't, which I don't know why. The final factor is going to be distance, and all these 5 factors are going to bundle together into the overall value of what I just talked about in the previous factor, you know. So it's not just related to price, it's related to everything, you know. The culture, the trial, the reputation, the price, the distance. When you couple all that together, that will provide you your overall value for the prospective MMA gym, and that's gonna help you decide if this is the right gym for you or not. Distance-wise, it's gonna play a factor, just like distance from your work, you know. What is your commute gonna look like? How far is this place from your home or your work, depending on your scheduling of your training, you know? Is it a 2-mile commute for you, or is it a 40-mile commute for you? You know, even at this gym, we've got some people that work down the street. We have some people that drive from LA or Long Beach to come here and train. Why? Because of all the other factors: the culture, the trial, the reputation, the price, the distance. Mostly the culture. I would say the culture is going to be the biggest deciding factor on picking the right MMA gym. If the culture is that strong and you gravitate towards it, the free trial, reputation, price, distance, if they get you that culture, you're in for life, you know. And so make sure you take into account all those 5 things. When looking for the perfect MMA gym for you, look at their culture. What kind of culture are you looking for? And if you don't know what you're looking for, good rule of thumb is having a good, strong, supportive community is one of the greatest things you can have. Not even just inside the gym, but outside of the gym. We need support for everything. We can't get through anything alone. Get a free trial. You need to do a test drive. It's like buying a car. You're never gonna just buy a car blind unless you're like that ballin', and if you're that ballin', then you could easily just get rid of it, and the money is nothing, right? And the time is nothing. Reputation. They gotta have a legit reputation, you know. Can they back what they preach? Price, how much does it cost? And finally, distance. How far is it away, and is it worth the drive? Put all that stuff together before considering investing your time and your money in an MMA gym. And if you can hit all of those 5 parameters, you found yourself the perfect MMA gym. I found mine right behind me, so I'm even doing the video here. Culture here at Team Uyama, MMA and fitness in Irvine, California. Culture is huge. Big on team, big on family, big on community. Everybody's here for each other. We've got over 400 members. Everybody knows everybody. And the cool part is, if you need help, you don't even have to look to the instructors. You just look to your left or your right at your teammates, and they're here to help you. Everybody's here to help each other get closer to the goals, and it's a freaking great feeling. We hang out before the gym, we hang out during the gym, we hang out after the gym. It's literally an extended family. It's freaking great. They do a 2-day free trial here, which is awesome. In 2 days, you should be able to get a feel for the gym. Reputation, WBC champions, UFC champions, they've got world champions. We've got world champions in all these disciplines. And all of our instructors are active fighters. And so you're getting taught things that we're actually utilizing today, right now, in the present moment. Pricing is really good. It's not the most expensive, it's not the cheapest, it's right in the middle, but they offer a lot for the price. And distance-wise, well, for me, it's 6 miles away. For me, it's worth the drive, of course. I drive here 2-3 times a day. And you know, for some of these people, it's a short drive, so other people, it's a long drive. And so, good luck on your search for your perfect MMA gym. This doesn't have to be specific to Orange County. This can be applied to anywhere, whether you're in Michigan, Utah, or China, or whatever. The 5 factors are still valid. And so when considering an MMA and fitness gym, look at those 5 factors. If you guys are considering gym, feel free to drop a comment below and let me know what gym you guys are considering. I can do some research, some feedback, and there's a decent chance I may even know of the gym. And I can definitely help you out with that. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Good luck on your journey. Oh, yeah.